Hello and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Lake Orion High School varsity hockey. Tonight, the Dragons of Lake Orion take on the Farmington Unified Flyers in an OAA Red showdown. I'm Craig Stockwell and I'll be calling tonight's action along with my broadcast partner, Larry Rosen. The two teams enter tonight's match at opposite ends of the spectrum. The Flyers are rolling this season, sitting in second place in the red with an 8-5-1 record, while the young Dragons are struggling to find their footing. They currently are sitting in last place in the red with a record of 4-7-3. Larry, although the Dragons are struggling to get wins this year, they have stayed competitive in most of their matchups. What is the missing ingredient from this team this season, and what do they need to do tonight to steal a win from a very tough divisional opponent? What are your keys to victory?
Well, thanks, Craig. Tonight, the Dragons have to score. Sounds like a strange request, but they haven't put the puck in the net very much, and they got to get on the board. Number two, they got to be quick in transition against this good Farmington team. They got to move the puck through the neutral zone. And then again, the Dragons are nursing a couple injuries, so they'll be playing with a short bench. A new player just got called up, so they got to work with the new guys, and they got to get the key guys doing the job for them tonight.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, it does sound funny when you talk about the need to score, because obviously everybody needs to score, but this team's really struggling to put in the net, and I think sometimes it gets to maybe paralysis.
They grip the stick a little bit too tight because they know the puck's not going in. They haven't capitalized on the power play like they should the other night against Oxford. A lot of one-man advantages, and they couldn't put the puck in the net. They got to relax and shoot the puck.
Absolutely, and quick in transition. I mean, to me, my favorite word comes out, and that's urgency, right? And you just have to be prepared to take advantage of opportunities.
Absolutely, and that's moving the puck fast and hard through the neutral zone.
Hey,
and the other thing, the short bench, you got Bergsbach, who's nursing an injury. You have Gould, who's not playing tonight. He's got a bad hip flexor, and John Cathers is not in the lineup right now. So they got to rise to that occasion. What do you think? What do you think they got to do without those guys in the lineup, Craig?
Well, I'll tell you, they need to create their own luck. And luck is where preparation meets opportunity, right?
Absolutely.
And I think that's definitely a key, and I think all of those things that we talked about are right on target on where they need to be tonight. So they're great players on both sides tonight, but who stands out to you tonight, first for the Dragons?
Well, I think the Dragons got to look to their senior defensemen, David Otto, Mark Nyland. Those guys, they're the seniors. The season's getting long. It's coming down to the end, to prime time, with these final games coming up before the playoffs, and you got to look to your senior defensemen to lead the charge, Craig.
Absolutely. And how about the Flyers?
The Flyers, it's they're a good club. They got to look to good goaltending. Jack Ponder, the goaltender, #1, doesn't have a great save percentage, but he's got a lot of wins. I think they need solid goaltending out of Mr. Ponder.
Absolutely, and obviously the key for the Dragons is to beat that goaltender. And if they can't do it, then it's going to be a long night for the Dragons.
Yeah, I think you're right, Craig. They got to get on the board. They got to put the puck on the net and knock the rebounds home.
We're going to step aside for a moment, but when we return, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. You are watching ONTV's coverage of Lake Orion varsity hockey. Stay tuned.
Remember that CFL bulbs, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
The ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive is quickly approaching. ONTV invites you to tune in or stop by on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. to donate 5 non-perishable food items to help those in need in our community. Tune in to Comcast Channel 10 or AT&T Uverse Channel 99 or into our live web stream at www.orionontv.org. Live entertainment will begin at 11 a.m. for those who donate in person. Help make this food drive the biggest yet. the ONTV Feed Our Fish Food Drive, Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We'll see you there.
DVD copies can be purchased by calling ONTV at 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060. For only $10, you can get a copy of not only this game, but any game in our program vault. That's DVD copies right here on ONTV. And there you go, the drop of the puck, Larry, and a little bit of regroup in the neutral zone for the Dragons, and they're in on the forecheck.
Yeah, good transition like we talked about in the keys of the game, Craig.
Looks like got some quick feet there for the Flyers, a little team speed on the first shift here.
Yeah, number 6 quick coming out of the defensive zone.
Sidlowski with a shot steered aside by the goaltender. Number 1, Jacob Ponder. 19 with the puck, throws it off the glass out to the neutral zone, and Otto swinging around to Nyland. He'll throw it in deep. Number 2 with the puck for the Flyers, carrying it out while Lake Orion changes. And boy, I think he might have missed an opportunity, Larry, there to play that puck ahead.
Yeah, I think you're right. Otto almost stepped up, a little indecision there, and he had a better chance than he gave himself credit for.
Nice wide pass by Nyland to Brisky, gains the zone, looks in front, just steered aside and over the glass. Boy, it's just a nice cross-ice pass through the neutral zone, and what do you know, you got a scoring chance.
Yeah, nice job by the Dragons. Nice headman pass by Nyland there to number 5 Brisky, and put the puck on the net. Good things happen. Let's see what happens, Greg.
There you go. Casey wins the draw. Back for Bach in deep. Mesta and Chase. Casey with the puck, plays it to the front. Goalie handles it. Another good opportunity there. Didn't really get a shot off as much as the puck kind of bounced up into the goaltender's lap, but it looked like he had a little trouble handling it, Larry.
Sure did. And I was looking for the glove to go in the net. Maybe them call that a goal, Craig, with the glove behind the bar.
Oh, and Casey, looks like Farmington controls the draw. Jordan Strauss steps up. Now number 14 into the offensive zone. Even power. Oh, right out in front. Number 33?
Yep, 33.
All down in front.
Yeah, he fanned on that shot. Open opportunity. Fell down on the way to the puck, and Logan lucked out on that one because there was an open net to the stick side of Logan Aldridge there, and looks like Farmington missed a good opportunity there, Craig.
Why, somehow I missed, I was watching what happened to 33. Did he glove the puck? Or?
No, he had the puck. He kind of fell reaching for the puck, Craig, and that's how he didn't get a shot off.
All right, Matt Gronowski with the puck off the draw, ahead to Nolan Page into the neutral zone. Looks like Stockwell centering the Page and Latshaw line. Stockwell with the puck. Carries it in. Shot. Gets knocked down by the defenseman Shingards. Seen that one before.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
number 14 with a shot and another save by Aldridge.
You know, but they're going to let the Dragons center walk up the middle of the ice with nobody touching them. That's good things for the Dragons, Craig.
Lake Orion gains possession. Oh, and they throw it away as they try to cycle around, and Aldridge is going to go ahead and hang on to that and say, let's drop it and start this thing all over again.
Yeah, you want to see a Latch on number 27 make a better play on that outlet pass by the defenseman. That went right past his stick, Craig. We hoping he a little stronger to the puck. Don't understand that play right there. We got last change here, and the official wouldn't let us change lines.
Okay. Must have waited just a little bit too long there, Larry. Nyland around for Page, looking up off the boards to Latshaw, head to Stockwell, and the Flyers intercept. Number 9 with the puck for his options, skating it ahead, bothered by Stockwell, knocks the puck away, but 6 will pick up the trash, carries it into the Dragon zone, quick shot. Aldrich will hang on to that, and boy, that's a familiar story so far. A lot of covered pucks in front of the Lake Orion net.
Yeah, and I like the way Nyland skated in front and cleared that forward out of the area.
All right, number 10, Chappie to take the face-off, wins it to Nyland, around to Gronowski, ahead to Chappie with speed through the neutral zone. And Jake Chappie tonight, Larry, Jake's oldest brother, Adam, playing at University of Massachusetts Lowell, got the start tonight at right wing, and they're playing on NBC Sports tonight against Providence.
Well, that just goes to show you can play high school hockey anywhere and play major Division I. There's no reason you can't.
Number 8 into the offensive zone, stepped into by Nyland. Nice defensive play. That's, if you're going to play the body, that's the way you do it, Larry.
Yep, you play the body, take him off the puck.
Oh, and then you give the puck right back to number 6. That's probably not right. That's not out of the textbook.
No, you make a great play and then you cough it up. You know, if you're going to make a great play, I guess you got to make 100% of the great play, not 75% of the great play.
Don't get caught styling it, right?
Exactly.
Kirshner wins the draw, but toward the net, and Sidlowski makes a nice play to step into it, and Lake Orion's able to clear to the neutral zone. Flyers looking to regain control, dump it in deep. Strauss in chase with number 4 bearing down over to his partner, out to Sidlowski and to Kirshner through the neutral zone. Knocks it down. Is that a high stick? No, the ref says it's good. Guywa plays it ahead, but 19 intercepts. Comes in, he's bothered by Sidlowski. Quick shot and wide. Try the short side wraparound, number 9, but his arms were just about 6 or 7 feet too short for that play.
Yeah, I think so. Saw a play there in the neutral zone, Craig, just before that happened, where the Dragon forward is skating backwards, and he had the opportunity for a neutral zone forecheck. I'd like to see them go get the puck and play the body.
Absolutely. Put your foot on the gas and keep it there. Lake Orion defenseman clears it off the glass, and a lot of chasing of the puck right now, Larry.
And that should have been an icing, Craig.
Bach trying to regather it. Boy, he's banging on a big body there. That number 3, I think he's got a thicker beard than I do, Larry.
I know he's got a thicker one than I do, so let me tell you. I saw that young man, I think young man, you know, with his helmet off for the national anthem, and he's right out of Duck Dynasty, I think.
I thought I saw him warming up earlier with a 2-sided axe outside, cutting some trees up.
There you go.
Casey for the draw for the Dragons. Number 5, Brisky in deep on net. The goalie's going to hang on to it, and boy, you'd like to see him maybe make him play that puck. But
yeah, you know, he should have played the puck. The referees, and as you can see now, Craig, referee's talking to him right now. You got to tell him you got to play the puck. Probably giving the old next time you pull that, I'm going to call delay a game penalty.
Absolutely. 18 taking the draw, and Farmington controls it. We got number 7, new call-up on the Dragons roster.
That would be Mr. Grebe. Jason Grebe.
A new defenseman called up with the slew of injuries and missing players from the Dragons lineup, missing 3 players tonight.
Like to see the new guy play the body there. Good little play by 7 in the corner.
33 controls, uses his big body to gain some space, but he gets stepped into as he tries a little too much. Good save by Aldridge and cleared, but it's going to be an icing. Number 21, Gronowski, just happy to get it out of the zone, and it'll go all the way down the ice.
Yeah, not a bad play. It's you know, I watch these guys change lines on the icing. It's funny with Dylan playing juniors, and I'm sure with Shane playing in college. You ice the puck, you're not changing lines. You're out there to be gassed a little bit more.
Absolutely. Number 9 wins the draw. Corey Stockwell back around to Latshaw behind the net. Back to the defenseman, up to Stockwell, tries to move it ahead. Nolan Page gets stepped into. Farmington with the puck. Number 5 deep in the corner. Stockwell steps in to support the D. Nyland with the puck. Looks for Latshaw up the right wing.
Nice center support by Stockwell there.
Looks like an interference, and they're going to call it.
Certainly was, Craig. Good call by the official on the in front of the visitors' players bench.
Hey, how many times do you see it in hockey, Larry, where something good over here results in something good over there?
Almost every time, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you got it. And here we go. We talked about it. You know, quick transition, good outlet pass, good breakout pass, good outlet pass. Like you said, something good happens. You make the guy take an interference penalty.
On the power play of Kirshner at center, Brisky at right wing, Ryan Sidlowski at left, and on the blue line you've got Strauss and Otto mixing things up just a little bit here, Larry, with the defensive pairing on the power play, looking to generate some offense.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't generate some defense.
Looks like a 2-on-2 opportunity, and Farmington gets the first scoring opportunity on this Dragons power play.
Too good a scoring opportunity there. That pass back to the point, back to Strauss has got to be a little harder by Brisky. because if you don't make that hard pass to the point, forward intercepts it and causes a 2-on-1 or a 2-on-2 on the penalty kill.
And I'll tell you, you gotta have that awareness as a player when you're a forward, knowing that we're on the power play, and likely the coach is gonna put the point, the blue line defenseman on their weak side. So you got to know where their stick side is and not put the puck into their feet.
That's a very good call there, Craig. Well, we got a dump in by the Dragons in a frozen puck. Another offensive zone power play faceoff for the Dragons.
Well, this could be a 4-hour game tonight, Larry, with all the whistles.
I got to go to bed.
Kirshner to take the draw. He wins it back. Otto steps in, passes on the shot, looks over to Strauss, who fires it in deep to Kirshner. Back out to Strauss, over to Otto. Aggressive penalty kill by the Flyers. They're not giving the Dragons a lot of room. They try to ice it, and gets out, but not all the way down.
Yeah, tough one-timer there for Strauss with the puck in his feet, Craig.
Back to Strauss, looking to headman it. Makes a tough pass over to Kirshner, but he's able to handle it. Steps in, off a scoring chance.
Oh!
Rebound in front, and Brisky just can't get there in time. Number 6 just clears it just in time, and the puck comes out of the zone as Otto can't hold it in at the blue line. Dumps it in. Brisky clears the zone, and the Dragons can go back in.
Half a minute left on the power play for the Dragons here.
Stretch pass goes all the way down as the Flyers are happy to kill some more time. Strauss with the puck behind the net, coming out with some speed. Number 9, Stockwell with Latshaw and Page across the front line. Looks like Stockwell might be struggling with a bad edge.
Yeah, it looks like he made a blown a tire here. We see that sometimes with the Stockwells out here on C-Rink, don't we?
Sometimes the steel just splits right in half.
That was quite a reset there, Craig. For those fans out there who don't know what we're talking about, 2 times last year, Craig's son Shane broke his steel in half. Came to the bench with 1.5 blades on his skates, not 2 blades.
Yeah, he finished that game with one of his skates and one of the coach's skates on the other foot.
It was that happened twice last year. It was you don't see that one time a season, alone twice in the same game. Looks like we got another penalty by Farmington here, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we had a timeout or something. There's an awful lot of traffic at the benches here.
I don't know what the deal is. We don't have any time on the clock. It's possible that he left the box early. I don't know.
Offsetting. So we got 5-on-5 as there's offsetting penalties. And the Flyers will break out as they control the draw. Number 18 with the puck. Drop pass at the blue line. And the slap shot goes harmlessly high and wide.
Penalties were on Brisky and number 6, Reed Burnett for Farmington, Craig. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Thank you, Larry. Number 18 in the slot. Quick shot deflected by Gronowski into the corner. Kraus plays it ahead, and it looked like it was out, Larry, but I guess not.
Linesman was right there to make the play, and we got another icing.
Another icing where, boy, that's maybe a little bit of tough luck there for the Dragons. Looked like that puck might have gotten its way all the way out of the zone.
Yeah, it looked like the linesman was in position to see the whole play, Craig. We're up here, way up in the mezzanine here of Olympia Stadium.
Hey, but I'm working with these high-quality transitional bifocals, and I'm telling you, I had a really good look at that one.
For what you paid for those transitional bifocals, I got a pair myself that I'm wearing. So,
Guywa and Chase, good forecheck. Kirshner able to step in, but the Flyers control. Strauss bothering the offensive player, and he'll take him down as the Dragons gather the puck and trying to decide who's going to take it. Strauss moves it ahead, trying for Guywa, but can't quite get it there off the glass. Play ahead to Guywa, looking to clear the zone, but he can't get it out as the defenseman 33 steps into him. Now he gets it out. Second opportunity. Kirshner and Chase looking to take away passing angles here. The Dragons on a forecheck. Number 6 steps up. No, number 9, I'm sorry. Steps up, moves it ahead. Number 33 with the puck. Quick shot, steered aside by Aldrich. Another solid start by the junior goaltender, Logan Aldrich.
Yeah, he's having a nice game. Nice first period here, Craig.
Strauss steps in, clears it. Dragons are going to look to change as Guywa and Kirshner come off. Throw it in deep. Do the Flyers. Strauss first there, throws it ahead, but 33 is going to step in front of Sidlowski. Looks like Ryan might be a little bit tired there, Larry, at the end of a pretty long shift.
I think you're right, and I think that Strauss has got to look up and see that forward closing and make a better play.
Play out to the side of the net, still loose. Defenseman steps in, number 2 with a shot, knocks it down, and he knocks down Mesta. Brisky plays it ahead, gets control in the neutral zone, throws it deep. 18, Casey and Chase. Knocks the puck away from number 2. He's having a rough shift, and I think he's getting a little testy now.
Yeah, I think you
Tries
got
to play it ahead with a hand pass.
Nice pass.
Nyland with a shot gets deflected wide in front.
There
Score!
we go! Nice goal. Outstanding play by the Dragons.
Well, and hey, there you go, Larry. You throw the thing to the front of the net. You got guys ready to pounce with some urgency. And boy, Connor Mesta, the young sophomore, was Johnny on the spot as the nice feed by the freshman Casey ends up in the back of the net.
Yeah, it looks
Dragons.
when the shot went wide off the boards, popped right out to Casey. Little flip up front. I think went off the goalie's stick out to the front and bang right through the 5-hole. What a very nice goal by the Dragons. And like we said, you got to score.
Well, we got Mesta from Casey, and I'm not sure if there's going to be a second assist, but we'll pay attention.
I would say that would be the Pointman. That would be Nyland, I think.
Number 22, Connor Mesta.
22, Connor Mesta with the goal. Assisted by number 18, Drew Casey.
You know, I gotta think
it.
Nyland got an assist on that goal there, Craig, with the shot off the backboard.
Well, hey, sometimes you don't make it on the score sheet, but the coaches pay attention to that, and they understand who's getting it done out there.
I can tell you, I think there's a few hundred assists in Nick Lidstrom's score sheet that where the puck was intentionally shot off the backboard. So I'm going to lobby for that assist being added in between periods, I think.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you.
That's a defenseman's father there talking, just so you know.
I'm already a bit encouraged by the fact that it's still a 1-0 lead 25 seconds into the next shift, because if you'll remember last week, we weren't that fortunate.
No, absolutely not. Oh, a big hit by number 5 took down 2 Dragons, Craig.
So it's key to get on top, but then it's key to stay on top. And the Dragons, at least their first shift, they're able to, oh, and there's a bad holding penalty there.
Yeah, you know, what I don't like about that call, Craig, is the official on the other side of the rink made the call. The official closest to the play should have called holding on the offensive player, quite honestly. Mr. Brisky had his arm grabbed when the player went by and made it look like a holding. In my opinion, that was on the wrong guy. I saw it all. We had a great view.
I think anytime you take your bottom hand off the stick and you reach out, you're going to draw attention to it for a referee, and you like to see guys keep 2 hands on the stick and keep their feet moving and make a play like that.
I agree with you there, Craig. I'm just a homer here. I want the Dragons to be on. I don't want the Dragons to be shorthanded.
Well, it certainly was called on the first tug. I've seen them let 2 or 3 go before they actually call it. So number 6 gains the zone on the power play for the Flyers. You've got Kirshner, Sidlowski, Strauss, and Bach on the kill for the Dragons. Over to the right wing, into the center, and kicks it back to the point. Back into the right wing. Shot on net, kicked aside.
Boy, I think
They
on
got
that
the aircraft carrier out front of the net there, Larry.
Yeah, I think that first opportunity, I think Farmington made a mistake there, and 14 should have shot the puck instead of touch pass back to the point that ended up bouncing away.
Hey, when in doubt, shoot. I think it was Wayne Gretzky that said, "I've missed 100% of the shots I've never taken."
I would say that is a correct quote by Mr. Gretzky.
Connor Mesta pressures, but the Flyers able to clear and gain the offensive zone pretty easily. 14 steps in, shoots it wide. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it comes back out as the Dragons are, at least when they move the puck, Larry, they seem to be putting a little bit something on it. Not a lot of weak flipping passes out there.
No,
tonight.
they're passing the puck hard tonight, and a nice mistake there by Farmington on the break-in. So we'll take it. 30 seconds left on the power play for Farmington.
And about just coming up on 4 minutes left to go in the first period. We got a 1-0 Dragons lead, and Dragons looking to kill this penalty and keep the momentum going. Number 6 can't handle it. at the point. He throws it over for number 33 in the corner, number 13 in the corner. Behind the net, 14 to the side, and he can't get the shot off as he's just a little slow pulling the trigger.
Yeah, it looks like their battleship out there, number 3, is a little gassed.
Absolutely. Sadlowski steps in and plays the body. Nice play there by number 16.
And I would say that was a fine penalty kill by the Dragons. I think Farmington Unified had 1 shot on goal, Craig.
And Coach Field timed it up nicely, getting his first line out there, trying to add to this 1-0 lead. Sadlowski on the forecheck, gains control, looking to the middle, takes a shot, can't handle it. And he covers up after a rebound by Guywa.
You know what I like on this shift here, Craig? You got your first line of forwards out with the new defenseman, number 7, Jason Grebe, who's just a new Dragon really today. So you help him by supporting him, putting him out there with the first line, which is an excellent idea by Coach.
He's not afraid to pull the trigger with that kind of confidence coming from the bench. Takes a shot, it doesn't get through, but not a bad play to throw it at or near the net.
No, good job by Grebe, and Dragons are looking pretty strong right now, Craig. Oh, and
Sadlowski picks his pocket. Back for Guywa, quick shot, stopped by the goaltender. Boy, you're not going to get many better scoring chances than that. Nice play.
No, this is an outstanding shift. Quite honestly, the best shift this line's had in 2 games that we've seen, Craig.
Absolutely. One of the stronger ones I think I've seen all season. And boy, you like how they're working together. You know, they're not only working together, but they're anticipating, they're playing with that urgency, and then they're looking for each other. Yeah, I think that's important.
And when Sadlowski does that, makes passes like that, that makes everybody around him better. And what a great pass.
Brisky
great scoring chance.
Absolutely. Brisky battling in the corner, a little help, but the Flyers come out with it. Number 19 gains the offensive zone with Strauss bothering him, pestering him in the corner.
Very important Dragons get out of this period with a lead, Craig.
Puck in front of the net, steered aside by Aldrich. As Mesta tries to clear, he gets knocked down by a much larger Flyers player. But Strauss is able to step in and help out. Maybe not the time for that move, but he made a nice, quick decision along the boards to at least get the forward momentum going for the Dragons on that play.
Yep, and we got a dump in by Brisky, and you know, looks like they're playing pretty well. I like what I see so far from the team game the Dragons are playing, Craig.
Absolutely, just inside of 2 minutes now in the first period. 2 minutes left. Brisky throws it in deep. He's going to go get it. And number 5s are going to come together. And I'm surprised that it wasn't more violent than that.
Yeah, Brisky's pretty fired up tonight, Craig.
Now he's going to put a body on him.
I think I want to see Brisky put the shoulder into number 3 here.
Number 5 with the puck, looking for his options ahead to number 33. Can't handle it. Box steps in, but the puck goes down into the Dragon zone. Strauss will throw it around the boards for Nolan Page. He's got number 3 bearing down on him. He moves it ahead to Stockwell. Got some speed through the neutral zone. Tries to go wide. Cuts in. Nice move. But he just can't control it. Going to the net. And,
3 on 2 here.
33 in center. Takes a shot. Covered up by Aldrich. And boy, I'll tell you, Logan has been on his game tonight. See more of that in the next 2 periods, and we'll be pretty happy with the Dragons' effort tonight.
Another nice save by Logan. Clear 3-on-2 break, and the surprising part is the Farmington defenseman didn't step up to make it a 4-on-2, and he certainly had the opportunity to do so.
Absolutely. Inside a minute to play, 57 seconds. And off the draw, the Flyers control, looking to cycle. Number 33 steps in, takes a quick snapper just off the side of the net. Back to 33, looking for, it looked like he was going to go to the point, but he throws it back, and Stockwell steps in and intercepts and moves the puck ahead.
Nice pass.
Just out of the reach of Nolan Page. And the Flyers are going to regroup and try to move it ahead, but boy, Kurt Latshaw with a nice physical play, playing a body there at the red line. And here they come. Stockwell pokes it away at the blue line, but they keep it in. And boy, I'll tell you, Kurt Latshaw's throwing his weight around here.
Yeah, I like to see that out of the senior. Not the biggest guy in the world, but attitude with the body check is sometimes good, even when you're a little guy.
You know, it's funny. Kurt, you know, personality-wise, he reminds me an awful lot of your son Dylan in the sense of how he is as a gentleman off the ice and how he is as maybe it just has a little bit of a rough edge underneath the skin there when he puts on the hockey gear and laces up the skates.
I appreciate that, Craig. And it's, you know, you're not just a hockey player. You got to be a good man too.
Absolutely. Well, at the end of the first period, the score, the Dragons, with a bit of a surprising start with a 1-0 lead on the Flyers, who looked just a tad bit frustrated as they head to the room. But hey, while we're at it, have you ever wanted to make your own TV show or operate a camera for a live sporting event? Well, ONTV can make it happen. Your first step, though, is to sign up for orientation. It's free and offers you a look behind the scenes of ONTV. Call 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060 for more information. Well, Larry, that's it for the first period. Again, 1-0 Dragons. They take the lead to the room for the first intermission, and we will be right back with more coverage of Lake Orion Dragons varsity hockey on ONTV, bringing Lake Orion to the world. Stay tuned.
Can't make it out to the 3rd annual ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive? Well, you still can contribute. Surf on over to our website at orionontv.org and donate $5 through PayPal. Just click on the Feed Our Fish banner on our homepage, then click on the yellow Donate button. Every dollar goes directly to the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. So donate and tune in on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. right here on ONTV, Comcast Channel 10, and UVerse Channel 99.
3 students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
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 I don't want to be just another number.
Well, welcome back to second period action here at Detroit Skating Club, Rink C. I'm Craig Stockwell. My broadcast partner right here with me is Larry Rosen. What'd you see there in the first period, Larry, that impressed you from our young Dragon squad?
I like the way the Dragons came out. They had a plan tonight, Craig, it looks like. And the transition game was good. Got some nice opportunities. Matter of fact, we didn't even go over the shots on goal in the first period. We had the Dragons with 8 and Farmington with 5. And if you keep the powerful Farmington team from shooting the puck on the net, that's a recipe for success, Craig.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, the much bigger Farmington team, which looked like coming out of the chute, they had some good speed. They kind of were outplayed there in the first period.
I would agree with you here, and Dragons win the first draw, and a nice transition pass again.
Sedlowski in, tries to split the D, but he gets scrunched as the puck goes into the corner. Kirshner unable to control. Number 3 throws it ahead. Well, I'll tell you, that number 3 is so big, he ought to have a couple numbers on his jersey. I don't know that one's enough.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to feed that guy. That guy looks like he is one big fella.
He must have ran out of spots on the football team over there at Harrison.
I would think that he's playing football and he's just doing this because he needs to stay in shape, Craig, or in something.
There you go. Puck comes around, hard around to number 3, throws it blindly to the middle, and number 33 is able to step in and get in deep for Farmington. 14 and bothered by the Dragons center, Kirshner. And a quick shot from the point, and Logan's able to handle that. Logan Aldridge's able to handle that pretty easily.
Yeah, it's important for the Dragons to get through the first 5 or 6 minutes this period, Craig, and keep Farmington off the board, keep Farmington minimize their momentum, I think, is a key to this second period, Craig.
Both teams change for the face-off just to the left of Aldridge. Dragons clear, control. Mesta, the goal scorer, gets it ahead to Strauss, who steps in with some speed. Quick shot, just wide of the net to the left side, and it's going to come back out into the neutral zone, and the Dragons will look to regroup with Casey carrying the puck, and he throws a backhand, kind of bit of a blind pass there back from Mesta, gets picked off. Risky stepped into it. He won't be happy about that. And here comes Casey with a pass ahead to his partner in crime, Connor Mesta. Quick shot, saved by the goaltender, number 1, Jacob. What's his name?
Jacob Ponder.
Apologies. And wave off the icing.
Someday I'll figure that one out, Craig.
It looked like it came from all the way down at the other end.
It did come from the other end.
Number 4. Back to number 6 at the point. Quick shot, knocked down by the defenseman. Cleared ahead, actually knocked down by Casey, the center.
So you keep blocking shots. That's a good thing, Craig. You keep the puck away from Logan.
Nolan Page and Kurt Latshaw on the ice for the Dragons. Stockwell over to try to gather, and he's taken off the puck by number 6. It's knocked ahead. Shot. Aldridge steers outside to the right corner. 19 battling with Strauss. Gets every bit out of that frame of his. Kid plays with an edge. You got to like it.
Yeah, I like that. Stockwell's got to headman that puck in the neutral zone when you got 2 open Dragons there, Craig.
Absolutely.
Sorry I'm picking on him, but
hey, you got to call him like you see him, bud.
I don't play favorites here, Craig. You know that.
No. Puck deep into the corner as Latshaw tries to get there, but number 6 is going to step in and hold it in. Knocked ahead by Strauss. Out of the reach of Latshaw, comes back in, and Bach will step up into the play.
There's an ice.
Throw it down, and we're going to have an icing here.
Yeah, that's a good icing there. Get a line change. The second period's always that long change for the Dragons and the Farmingtons. You know, the visiting team as well. But that long change in the second period, tough to get a line change. As for those who don't know, Rink C here at Detroit Skate Club is an Olympic ice surface, so it's a little bit larger than the conventional rink.
So you better get your feet moving. The Farmington center wins it back, but I think both of his defensemen were napping as it goes right between both of them.
It's a beautiful placement of that face-off, in my opinion.
Kraus steps in. And now Gronowski stepping in. Quick shot, a little high on the short side, but that was not a bad-looking shot.
Good shot. I think he had an open winger on the back door there, Craig. He had a possibility of hitting.
And you know how those defensemen are. They get an opportunity to shoot, they start foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, live it every day, man.
Kraus steps into number 12. Nice play at the blue line. Number 3 with the puck, and he's going to almost plunk his coach. That's not a good way to get more ice time.
Absolutely not. I didn't understand that play. It looked like Chappie, the center, was a little bit deep in the defensive zone, and smart decision by number 7, Grebe, the rookie, not to step up in the neutral zone.
Oh, and Coach Field goes to the first line here as they Farmington lined up. Oh, quick shot by Sidlowski, and he just about put one in the top corner there. Well, the first line for the Dragons is really playing well tonight. They've really stepped up. It's the best we've seen, I think, consistently from them all season long.
I would agree with you, Craig. So far tonight, that's what I'm seeing.
Oh,
turnover here. Nice poke check by 21.
Gronowski, Matt Gronowski. Boy, and he goes in and gets one more poke right before the whistle's blown.
You know, you'd almost like to see a play like that with the defenseman coming in. To take that puck deep in the corner, let the forwards open up the rink, take that defender with you. But then again, he's a defenseman rushing the puck, and like you said, you know, they start foaming at the mouth when they see an opportunity to put the puck on the net.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, last week, you know, Gronowski got a little opportunity as the Dragons lost one of their defensemen, and he's making the most of it. It looks like he's playing really aggressive and really asserting himself.
Yeah, he's had a real nice game so far tonight, as had most of the Dragons D.
Quick shot, goalie handles it after a quick bobble.
Yeah, Dragons are putting some pressure on it. That first line, Craig, is really playing well. Looks like I like what I just saw there out of Captain Otto, giving the old tap on the head to his forward. That's the leadership we're looking for out of those guys.
And do you think that the Dragons got the memo from the coach to get the puck at the net?
I would say so.
Nyland steps in, shoots it just wide. Otto able to hold it in. Quick backhand shot by Brisky, and I'll tell you, he looked like he startled the goaltender there on that shot, Larry.
Yeah, I think the goalie wasn't ready, but what I liked about that play is the anticipation by the senior Otto defenseman. When he saw the puck go wide, he jumped right in down to the hash marks to keep the puck in. A little pinch in was excellent anticipation by Otto.
Absolutely. Farmington breaks out through the neutral zone. number 12 with the puck. He loses it as he tries to do just a little bit too much. And up through the middle, nice lead pass. Connor Mesto with a shot wide. Boy, Casey is really passing the puck well tonight.
Yeah, that's
a fantastic pass.
Yeah, that was a great look up the middle, and Mesta put the Jets on and got himself a nice shot. I mean, the Dragons are making that transition pass beautifully tonight, Craig. I like what I see so far.
They're looking for each other and finding each other, and boy, it seems like they're really making the plays too, handling those passes, the tough ones, the easy ones. It's important in this game. Before it throws it in deep for the Flyers. 4-on-4 battle.
A little 4-on-4 crime here.
And the Lake Orion player loses his edge. Is that Casey? Tries to knock it ahead, and Brisky's going to be able to clear as the puck continues to bounce.
Nice soft little dump in to avoid the icing there by the Dragons' Brisky.
Here comes Nolan Page on the ice for the Dragons. Just misses an opportunity to put a shoulder in a number 6. Strauss, breakout pass for Stockwell, a little too deep, right to the defenseman for Farmington.
I give Strauss a little bit of a haul pass on that one. The defenseman picked that pass off waist high, so he'll get a small haul pass from me on that one.
Well, I got to tell you, I really like the hustle out of Kurt Latshaw tonight, too. He really went in hard on that forecheck, and the Dragons just might get something out of this shift with that kind of work. And Nolan Page to the front of the net.
I got to make sure. I got to make sure I tell you, Latshaw, that play like that, he's going to get a cross check in front of the net. Latshaw is, I think, Craig.
Oh boy. It looks like we got an injured Dragon, Nolan Page, hobbled as he comes off the ice.
He got hurt the other night as well, I think, didn't he, Craig?
Yeah, it looks like it might be the same leg injury that he had last week.
But Latchaw's hustling. He's playing really well, and he takes a you know, not a smart penalty in front of the net. There's really nothing good to come from an offensive zone possession of the puck penalty, Craig.
They're really the ones that turn the coach's hair gray, or in my case, just make more of it fall out.
There you go.
Puck controlled by Farmington. Down for number 12, out to 8 at the point, quick shot. And with a clear view, Logan Aldrich has no trouble handling that shot.
Important to win these defensive zone draws here on the penalty kill, Craig.
Absolutely. You want a clean win, decisive win, and a good clear of the zone, and you know, take a good 20-25 seconds off that penalty. Well, I don't know that we won it cleanly, but the Dragons do win it, and knocked ahead and able to clear is Connor Mesta, who's also having a strong game tonight.
Oh, I almost want to call the goalie for interference. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
sticking his stick out on the drive-by.
Yeah, there's no need for that. Bach steps up nicely, but unable to control. Oh boy, this could be trouble. That goes in behind the net. Farmington looking to settle it down and set up. Back to number 5 at the point, down in for 19, and he'll throw it in deep. Number 13 cycling it back to 19, looking for his options, maybe looking for the cross ice.
Yeah.
The defenseman steps in, and Mesta sniffed that out the whole way.
Yeah,
Nice
their backdoor man made a bad call on the defenseman step, and it went too deep. He should have stayed out high where he was open. I'll take the power play mistakes out of the offensive Farmington players.
Absolutely, about 48 seconds left in the Farmington power play. Brisky and Kirshner on the kill for the forwards for the Dragons, and the defensive pairing, familiar pairing of Otto and Nyland out there to hopefully kill the last 30 seconds of this one.
Nice kill, nice ice by Otto, and there's an icing by Farmington. That's what we like to see.
Wow. Well, you got a blue line to red line pass, and you can't connect on it. That's just not good concentration, or just not good execution there. But either way, it's good news for the Dragons.
Absolutely. That's what we like to see, is bad plays by the opposition. Dragons are 22 seconds left to kill here, Craig.
Kirshner wins the draw, ties up his man down in deep, and here comes number 6 for Farmington with speed up ahead to the big fella. Tries to get in deep, but he's outworked and out hustled by number 4 Nyland, and then Farmington's going to knock that up into the netting. We're going to have a face-off just outside the Dragons zone. 8 seconds left in the power play for Farmington, Larry, and like you said, the Dragons special teams are getting it done tonight, especially on the kill.
Yep, we got, yeah, they're doing a really nice job tonight. And the penalty is over. Nice job by the Dragons.
Stockwell wins the draw, and Otto's able to ice that with a second left on the power play, and now here we go, even strength. Number 6 coming through with speed and really not being bothered much. Backhand shot steered aside by Aldrich. Stockwell plays it ahead but not out, and it does get out, sneaks its way out. Number 8, Otto, steps into the play, looking for his options. He's going to back it up and try again the other side. Over to Nyland. Step up and throw it in deep on net. The goalie's going to steer it aside.
That's
Stockwell unable to.
That's a good play by Nyland there, Craig. Put it right on the net. You never know what can happen. Goalie bobbles it, and you got a crashing forward. Good play.
Absolutely. Latch on the forecheck, and Flyers come out. Quick shot in the middle, deflected by the Dragons player, and Logan cannot handle the rebound. It's bouncing around. He still can't get a handle on it. And here it comes out. Another shot wide. And the Flyers are all over. They're smelling it now, Larry.
Yeah, Logan just couldn't get a handle on that puck, and the referees did a really nice job of not blowing that dead. If they could, they must be able to see the puck the whole time, Craig.
Boy, that thing was bouncing all over the place, and coach is gonna get a change here, and I don't blame him.
Another fine save by Aldridge.
Chappie unable to get it, but stepping in is Latshaw, who clears. And again, icing waved off, and I'm not sure why, but I didn't think the Farmington player could have played that, but what do I know?
He just waved another one off.
They're going to let them play tonight. There are too many whistles in that first period, Larry. I think they want to run that. They decided they didn't want to drive home that late tonight.
Yeah, and they just waved off a Farmington icing.
Oh, and Gronowski steps into.
And that's an interference call right there.
Just a little late getting it.
Called a charge on there, Craig. It was a penalty, but that was more interference than a charge.
Got an injured Flyer working his way off the ice as he took a hard hit in the corner.
Yeah, back on the penalty kill we go, Craig.
Video classes are now enrolling. Reserve your seat today. Learn the basics of studio and field production on ONTV's staff of video professionals. We offer hands-on instruction in a fun atmosphere. Orion residents pay only $10. Call ONTV to find out more. 248-693-3377. On the power play again, Farmington setting up, trying to work the umbrella over to the back door, and another nice defensive play there by Ben Bach to just deflect that out of the grasp of the offensive player. Number 5 cycling it down over to number 12. The point takes a shot, knocked down, and
oh, that was almost a breakaway. Oh, and a fine save, let me tell you. That was almost a breakaway by Sidlowski on the penalty kill block, Greg.
Boy, he had everything right, didn't he? He made the block. He had he tipped it ahead. Somehow that Farmington defenseman just was able to get enough of it to keep the puck in front of him.
Yep, I'm watching the Farmington power play. I think the Farmington coaches have a no one-timer rule. If you notice, they handle every pass, even the good ones. They're not one-timing the puck at all.
A little slow to get rid of the shot. Number 6 with a shot, and another wrist shot from the blue line. It sails wide. Down in deep, number 4 looking to the side of the net, takes a quick shot, and they're going to score on a rebound. Well, I'll tell you, that's a bad angle shot in tight, but he made a good shot. He didn't overdo it, and he gave his teammate a nice little rebound, and boy, he made no mistake about it.
No, I sure didn't. It was a good goal. It was a power play goal. Dragons got to stay out of the box. You know, they've done an outstanding job. They killed almost a minute and a half of that second penalty there, and you just run out of time and energy killing penalties like that.
Here's that next opportunity to respond to adversity for the Dragons as Kirshner tries to win it ahead. Farmington with the puck. captain, moves it ahead into the neutral zone. Number 14 with speed. Bothered and handled by Otto. Now the Dragons coming out with numbers. Quick shot by Guywa. It gets behind a goaltender, and he's able to somehow cover it up and keep it out of the net. Well, you had Sidlowski driving hard for that rebound, and it's amazing that he kept it out of the net, Larry.
Yeah, it flipped over his shoulder, and I think that thing landed right on the goal line. It was an unbelievable acrobatic play by the goalie Ponder.
Well, I think that Guywa wrist shot really surprised him how quickly it got in on him. Number 12's got a really heavy wrist shot. We've talked about it before, and I think he got all of that one.
Yeah, it's an excellent shot. Nice opportunity, and here he goes again, Craig. Oh, that's Kirchner
with the puck. He's got help. Throws a shot to the side of the net, and it's steered aside. Guywa with the puck. He's going to cycle it back down low for Kirchner. Boy, Sidlowski's calling for it out in front of the net. Looked like he had some room. Back to the point. Nyland with a shot. Gets through. And the goalie is able to handle that. And Sidlowski almost got a free whack at it.
Yeah, he sure did. It was a good play by the Dragons. Nice setup. Nice double cycle in the corner also. 4:48 left to go in the second, Craig. Pretty even period. Dragons been shorthanded twice. Let's see if they can respond here and get the go-ahead goal.
See if that Casey line can generate a little bit more of that first period magic. You got Mesta battling in a corner with the freshman Casey. 2-on-2 battle, and Farmington's able to win that. Move it ahead, and Brisky can't contain number 4 as they come in. Quick shot.
Nice save.
Nice job by Aldrich to step up and take that angle away. Casey with some speed. No options. Throws it up the boards to clear. Brisky's able to chip it ahead. Down into the defensive zone, and Strauss is able to step up at the blue line and take advantage of that space. Bach throws it in deep for the Dragons. Casey and Chase. Back for Brisky. And he's going to try to corral it in the corner, and I thought he had time to play that there, Larry. And
yeah, I did too, Craig. It's almost like Brisky's waiting to get the big hit so he can hit the guy back. He's a physical player, Brisky is, and it's almost, you know, some of those big physical guys seem to forget that they have the skills to go get the puck.
He certainly looked like he was expecting some contact there. But they'll go with a line change here and get some fresh legs on the ice for the offensive zone faceoff. See what the third line can do here. Stockwell unable to win the draw. Back around the net, the Flyers player. He's going to cycle it back the other way, and Stockwell's going to step in. And he looks like he's got an option on the backside, but he's unable to make the pass. He'll throw it down in deep into the corner as they cycle around, and Nolan Page behind the net with the puck.
Yeah, back from his minor injury there. Back, good to see him back on the ice.
Well, I'll tell you, Latshaw's really buzzing out there. I really noticed it tonight, Larry. Really impressed with the aggressive play out of the senior.
Yeah, Kurt's had a really good night. Take the penalty away, but he's working hard out there with with center Stockwell and Nolan Page. These guys have had a nice game so far.
Absolutely, I like the combination. You've got guys out there that are doing the work and winning the races and battles. You've got guys out there that can shoot the puck and guys that know how to distribute.
Here we go.
Here he comes. Latshaw into the middle, backhand shot. He hits the post. What a nice move. Cut to the middle, quick backhand shot. He had the goalie beat, and the goaltender's best friend just gets in the way there.
Yeah, that was an outstanding play. Outstanding pass by the young defenseman, Jason Grebe, the rookie.
Or 6 with the puck, throws it in deep, just misconnects with number 14. And here come the Dragons, looking for a long stretch pass, but Gronowski makes a smart play up the boards. Latshaw with the puck, throws it to the middle. Backhand shot, steered aside. Latshaw again, and Chase takes a good whack and maybe gets away with something there.
Sure does.
They call that a BC two-hander where I come from.
Only thing missing was the player. Another nice play by Jason Grebe.
Yeah,
Oops, and he overskates her.
Well, he looked like Jason Priestley on the finish there.
Oh, Jason Priestley. Wow, there you go.
Little Saturday Night Live reset there, Larry.
I like what I see here. We got a 2-on-1.
Pass over a little bit behind, but he's going to take patience, and he misses wide. Boy, I can almost hear some screaming there in the stands over that one.
Yeah, I think we haven't heard the Jim Sidlowski reset.
Oh, and here he is again. Oh, backhand shot. What a nice play.
By both forwards.
Absolutely. Kirshner makes a great play to move that puck ahead to Sidlowski, and a nice little backhand shot and another good scoring chance for the Dragons.
Absolutely unbelievable offense here by the Dragons. They have got to figure out a way to put that puck in the net, Craig.
Absolutely. Keep getting the rubber toward the goaltender, and good things will happen. Guywa steps in. Moves it ahead, but no Dragon there to handle it. And Nyland unable to hold it in. And boy, I thought that might have been a hand pass, but they're not going to call it.
I like the hustle by Guywa here.
Oh, what is this call?
They're going to call him for an interference or a hook, Craig, which is just a crap call. I'm sorry.
I'm biting a hole in my tongue right now, Larry. I can't believe what I just saw there. That's one of the worst calls I think I've seen on this ice, and I've seen some bad ones.
That was atrocious. That was, the kid's out there hustling. He's working hard. He's doing a good job battling in the corners.
What was the call?
He called cross-checking, and I don't even know where he saw cross-check.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I didn't see the stick up. I didn't see a cross-check in any way, fashion, or form. But if you get that stick blade up off the ice, you're going to open yourself up to that call. 19 almost had to pay a hard price there to get a scoring chance.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
And we got the makeup call.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the young official that made
or was that just a whistle?
They're going to call a high stick there. Oh, he played with it. I don't know what that was.
I think that was the whistle for tripping over the linesman.
Oh, I didn't know that's a new call.
Dragons handle the face-off, and they'll throw it down. Nice little deflection on net. Looks like Otto might have gotten a shot on goal with that little
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Mesta bothering the Flyers player coming through the neutral zone with speed to gain the offensive zone. And Mesta's able to clear.
There's
nice
a hook
play
right there that they don't call, Craig. Even it up a little bit here, fellas. Good thing we're not officials of the, we're not employed by the MSHA or OAA that they can ground us for dogging out the officials.
I just can't understand that call when I've seen so many more violent cross-checks just get let go, especially in front of the net. I never understand that call.
Another hook right there we see. 7 seconds left to go in the period.
Nyland looking to clear, and he's going to hammer it around the boards, and
that'll do it.
That'll do it for the second period. And the Flyers get the equalizer, and with 49 seconds left in the Dragons' penalty, the second period comes to an end, a 1-1 score, and we will be right back with third period action. Thank you for following the Lake Orion Dragons varsity hockey team on ONTV.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Please remember that CFL bulbs, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
The ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive is quickly approaching. ONTV invites you to tune in or stop by on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. to donate 5 non-perishable food items to help those in need in our community. Tune in to Comcast Channel 10 or AT&T Uverse Channel 99 or into our live web stream at www.orionontv.org. Live entertainment will begin at 11 a.m. for those who donate in person. Help make this food drive the biggest yet. The ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive, Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We'll see you there.
Well, we have a special guest today on our broadcast as Lake Orion High School Principal Steve Hawley joins us in his first year at the helm at Lake Orion. Well, Steve, on behalf of ONTV, Lake Orion Varsity Hockey, and the entire Lake Orion community, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join us tonight.
Hey, my pleasure. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see the game tonight.
Fantastic. Well, if you could just tell us a little bit about your transition to Lake Orion, we'd certainly like to know what your first impression is, and maybe, you know, moving to a bigger school, kind of what some of the growing pains or adjustments that you've had to make.
Well, I tell you, it's been a really great transition for me and my family. We had a chance to move here. I think it's very important that the principal of Lake Orion High School live in the community, and it's something that my wife and I were very passionate about, and becoming part of the community. And then as far as school goes, it's been a great transition. I think that the reason for that is that, you know, Lake Orion has some very special attributes, those being the community is so supportive of the schools. We've got a fantastic teaching staff and overall staff at the high school. And then finally, and probably most importantly, we've got a student body that really works hard, is interested in doing the best that they can each and every day, and that makes my job a lot easier. And it's been a smooth transition. It's really been a lot of fun.
Well, fantastic. Yeah, my family, we've lived in Lake Orion now for over 15 years, and just love the area, love the schools. Just a great place to be. Well, great. Well, when you think of Lake Orion, at least for us, I think Lake Orion High School, we think about competitiveness, both academically and athletically. How do you see, kind of give us your thoughts on that and,
Sure.
and how that all ties together?
Yeah. You know, as an outsider looking in prior to coming to Lake Orion, those are kind of some of the things that I knew about Lake Orion. You know, within the world of education, Lake Orion has always been held in high esteem for their academic excellence. But as I got to know Lake Orion and moved here and became a part of the school community, I found that they really excel in a lot of other areas as well. Obviously, we've got a fantastic athletic program. But what I've found is that our fine arts program is fantastic. Our band and music program, top-notch, and we're very fortunate to have students and parents that support those things as well. So just a really well-rounded education, and having my children move into this school district has been a pleasure. They've enjoyed it, and I think they're benefiting from all of the things that the Lake Orion residents have and have had with the Lake Orion schools.
Well, great. Just a little bit about background. I guess kind of a little bit of a small world story. Steve and I are from the same hometown, went to the same high school, Westland John Glenn, another great school. But your father, Bill, long time athletic director at Wayne Memorial High School, educator, administrator. Kind of give us an idea how that impacted your career choices and how you've grown into a principal here at Lake Orion.
Yeah, you know, I absolutely. My parents were a huge part of who I am today, obviously. But as an educator, you know, I grew up with two parents that were lifelong educators. My father, as you mentioned, was an administrator, an athletic director, and from a very young age, I learned about what working hard for community and working hard for students meant, and it was important to them, and it's important to me. But you know, throughout my career, I've had a chance to work as an athletic director myself. I worked as an assistant principal at the high school level, a principal. Also had a chance to work as a teacher for a long time, and as a coach. So I've really had a chance to see a lot of different aspects of the educational world, and it's been important for me. I think that it's my growth as a person, as an educator, really is foundationed on all of those things.
Well, I guess growing up, pretty skilled athlete yourself, playing a couple of sports at John Glenn, the starting quarterback, and also the point guard on the basketball team. Any advice for the student athletes on kind of how to manage that balance of education and maybe their athletic aspirations as well?
Well, we've got some fine athletes, that's for sure. And the thing that I'm most proud of is that I see them each day in the hallways, and they're doing the right thing, and they're working hard in the classroom. You know, those are the things I think that you learn through athletics. You learned how important it is to work hard, how important it is to be a leader by example and by your efforts. And you take those things with you throughout every day of your future life, and I do that now today. I look back at the great coaches I worked with and had, I look back at the great teammates that I had. These are the things that our students and our athletes are going to take with them, and we've got just a fantastic program here at Lake Orion for sure.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for that. Well, I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit here because I've got a memory of actually I went to school, as you know, with your older brother Jeff, and I remember coming back from Michigan State, and John Glenn was playing in a important high school playoff basketball game, and you hit a half-court buzzer beater to tie the game, put it into overtime. I know that maybe the game didn't turn out the way you'd hoped, but it was a pretty incredible moment. Can you kind of share, with the young athletes, kind of what that felt like, and if you remember, what you took away from it?
Well, yeah, it's a long time ago, but I still remember those moments. Unfortunately, like you said, we did lose the game, but double overtime to the eventual state champion that year, and unfortunately, as I look back, that was before three-pointers.
Yeah.
If we would have had the three-point line, we would have won the game and would have continued to play. But yeah, it was a great moment. We had a lot of support from our community, and I remember how excited everybody was. And as much as you, as an athlete, play for yourself, I remember how excited the rest of our team was. That's what I take away now, and those relationships that you build with those friends on those teams. I still am in contact with a lot of those guys, and the same kind of things I hope for our teams here at Lake Orion.
Well, great. Well, thank you again for joining us, Steve. It really has been a pleasure having you on our broadcast tonight. Hopefully, Lake Orion, you got a little bit of insight into your new leader at the high school. I know you're about halfway through your first school year here, and I think everything is going really well. People really are positive about the transition, and we wish you the best and wish you great luck the rest of the year and for many years to come. So thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate it. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Lake Orion High School Principal Steve Hawley, a leader in the making his entire life, poised to lead Lake Orion High School as it continues to distinguish itself as one of the top high schools in the state and really in the country. So with that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back soon with game action. So stay tuned to ONTV's coverage of Lake Orion High School varsity hockey. Thank you.
Can't make it out to the 3rd annual ONTV Feed Our Fish food drive? Well, you still can contribute. Surf on over to our website at orionontv.org and donate $5 through PayPal. Just click on the Feed Our Fish banner on our homepage, then click on the yellow Donate button. Every dollar goes directly to the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. So donate and tune in on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. right here on ONTV, Comcast Channel 10, and UVerse Channel 99.
3 students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
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 I don't want to be just another number.
All right, now we return for 3rd period action here at Detroit Skating Club with the visiting Farmington Unified Flyers having tied the score in the 2nd period. We've got a 1-1 tally after 2, and I'll tell you, Larry, not a lot of crooked numbers in the Lake Orion scoring column this year.
No, it's no, not really. And here we go, 1-1. We got shots on goal in the 2nd. We're 10-10. And it was the period was kind of even, except for the Dragons spending a few minutes in the penalty box, and we still have 49 seconds of a kill in Dragonland.
Well, you got to like the 18 shots on goal in 2 periods. That's a bit better than what we've seen over the last couple of games. So it's nice that they're getting some pucks on the net.
Yep, and they just got to put them in the net now, Craig. We had great scoring chances, hit a goal post. They got to keep the hard work going.
Well, I'll tell you, before our broadcast, Clarkston, crosstown rivals Clarkston and Oxford squared off in another OAA Red game. And it was a 2-2 game going into the 3rd. And Clarkston put up 2 quick goals in the 1st minute, and it turned it into a rout with a 6-2 final for Clarkston.
Well, hopefully the Dragons can do the same.
Absolutely.
10 seconds left on the penalty kill here. Farmington's with possession here.
This guy was set to come out of the box, and he's out. 6 with a shot, deflected and steered aside by Aldrich. Number 3 setting up camp, and Mesta just outquicks him to the puck, and he's coming out with speed. Takes a slap shot wide. That's going to come all the way around. Well, I like the decision. Just missed the net. He puts that on net, and you got all kinds of good things going on. On a backdoor pass, nice play.
Great save.
Aldrich there to make the save. How about that? Down deep in the corner as the shot from the point goes wide. And number 33 gets away with, I don't know, a high stick, a hit to the head. I don't know what you want to call it, but didn't look like the ref was ready for that one.
Oh, and Kirchner almost had a great toe drag move there, but couldn't squeak by the defender.
Another wide shot, harmlessly into the corner, and number 18 just kind of blindly throws it ahead, and the Dragons are going to break out. And it's just out of Sidlowski's reach, but he's able to bother it just enough for Kirchner to step in and regroup on it. All right, your turn.
I like these high shots by the Dragons. The goalie seems to be dropping and mishandling everything with the glove. Let's see if we can make something happen. 3-on-2 break here if the defender steps up, and he does not, Craig. Ooh.
Boy, and we're just a little slow to gain the zone, and Sidlowski anxious and just a little bit ahead of that play.
Well, that's a play where number 6, Bach, makes a nice pass, and the youngness in him, a little afraid to step up there for the clear 3-on-2 break, so it ended up being a 2-on-2, and the Dragons are offsides.
Yeah, he seemed a little too concerned about the change there. Puck down in deep, and Casey and Chase, it comes out. Number 4 comes through the neutral zone. Brisky bothering him, tries to step in but misses. And boy, there's Grieb again to step up and clear the zone. Number 5 with a shot wide, back on the back of the net. Gronowski, that's a dangerous place to go, ahead of steam into that kid. He's pretty solid put together. 19 knocked off the puck, and Gronowski clears.
Yeah, it'll be an icing here on the Dragons.
Well, I tell you, he's made some really solid plays in front of the net, but unfortunately there, he got just a little bit too much of it, and it results in an icing.
Well, let's see what we got. We got third line coming here, centered by Stockwell. Let's see if they can do some damage here. They've been working hard. They've had some chances tonight. Let's see what we can get out of them here in the third, Craig.
3 minutes gone in the third period, 14 to go. Gladshaw tries to clear it ahead, and Nyland will step in and help out. Ahead to Page. Tries a quick shot into the shin guards of the Farmington player, but Gladshaw is able to hold it in with some good hustle. Stockwell steps into his man, but the puck, it clears the zone. Dragons will throw it back in and try to get on top of it. Number 6 with the puck. Gladshaw bothering him. Stockwell steps in to help out. Tries to kick it ahead, and out it comes with Farmington. Number 9 carrying it ahead and looking to headman the puck. Throws it in deep. Boy, after all that skating, that's got to be a little disheartening just to throw it in behind the net.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a break here. Oh, that was a great idea, bad execution. Here we go, Gladshaw in again.
He stays on it, and he's got Page with him. Slap shot off the crossbar. What a great rip. And boy, I'll tell you, the kid, Gladshaw just got himself rewarded for all of that effort, and it all paid off right there on that play just about as he hit the wrong side of the crossbar. He gets that thing about an inch lower, and that goes bar down, doesn't it, Larry?
Well, yeah, about less than an inch, Craig. That was you don't think Gladshaw can fire the puck like that with that slight frame of his, but the senior's got the experience, the technique. Let me tell you, that was one hard, heavy shot he took, and the goalie had no chance, had him beat. Just and he created the turnover for himself. It was a great play all around.
Well, and a strong game that hopefully just keeps the building on it. A couple more shifts, and you never know. You throw that puck at the net, good things happen. Not sure where I heard that
before. That would be me, Craig.
Strauss tries to throw it ahead, but he hit a large building there along the boards.
Yeah, Duck.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 3.
Yeah, Duck Dynasty doesn't have the greatest hands of anybody I've seen out here.
I think he was surprised he had a stick in his hands. The goalie's going to cover up as the puck goes to the side of the net. We'll have an offensive zone faceoff just to the left of the goaltender. And if you're a fan of sports talk and just plain zaniness, then tune in between Toraminas, a different kind of sports talk show. New episodes air live Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. right here on Public Access Comcast Channel 10, AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Also check the ONTV program guide and Orion, ONTV.org for other airtimes that best fit your viewing schedule. Back to live action. Dragons dump it in deep. Bach steps in, nice anticipation in the neutral zone.
That's 2 nice neutral zone step-ins by Bach there. I like it. You got number 20 on the covered up on the backside for Bach. Excellent play by the Dragons all around.
Looks like they let a high stick go there in the corner there, Larry. Bach's stick came up and kind of bonked the Farmington player right on top of the head. But
yeah, well, he probably deserved it.
Fortunate there.
He probably deserved it, Craig.
There's Kraus
Here goes
stepping
Bach
into
again.
someone. Imagine that. Throws it in deep, and they're going to change.
And a fine
shift,
fine shift by that line.
Sorry about that, Larry.
No
Absolutely.
problem. Excellent shift by that line. Centered by Chappie. I like what I saw.
Sidlowski has a broken stick, and I'm not sure, but there we go. He's going to come off the ice.
That's what you would call a slash, Craig.
Well, that'll happen with these composite sticks, as Ken Daniels would say.
Composite. You know, it's funny. You hear a stick like that break, and every time you do, you hear a parent groan up in the stands.
Yeah, groan. I just start weeping loudly. Down in the corner, Farmington tries to center it, and number 7 Grebe there to pick up number 19. Looks like Farmington's buzzing a little bit, and the Dragons are chasing. It gets deflected up into the netting.
Nice
defensive zone face-off.
Nice step up by Sidlowski on the point man to deflect it up into the screen behind the net.
Certainly felt like a good time for a whistle. That was not a banner shift there for the Dragons.
Now, whenever a stick breaks on your forward who's having a really good game, it just changes the momentum of that shift. And here we go.
In the corner. Tries to move it ahead, intercepted to the center. And the shot gets deflected above the crossbar. Gronowski again asserting his will, using that physical frame and bulldogging the puck out of the zone. Here's number 4, a nice play of his own, throws it to the side of the net. And Mr. Gronowski said, not enough of that, number 4. And again, he clears it out, clears it to the line, but not out. Casey chips it ahead, and it looks like Farmington, I don't know if they're shortening the bench, but they look to have a little bit of a jump here.
I would say they are shortening the bench here in the third with a 1-1 score.
Nesta steps into number 33. Back across for 6 as Farmington looks to regroup. Moves it ahead to 14 in the neutral zone. Over up the left wing to 33. Nice defensive play by Grebe. Otto ahead to Nesta with speed. He's got Brisky with him. And he tries to make a move.
And I think we got a penalty on number 3, Duck Dynasty. No, we got a penalty on number 3, number 33, the alternate captain, TJ Zach. Looks like we got a trip behind the play. He took down Captain Otto back there in the defensive zone for the Dragons. So, and he does not look all too happy about the call, Craig.
Well, I thought they might have called too many men when he took a look at Duck Dynasty there and thought he had two players in that jersey instead of 1.
Number 33, that is Zach. 2 minutes of roughing.
And on the power play, Kirshner wins the draw ahead. Brisky cycles back for Sidlowski. Looking to set up in the corner. He's going to bring it back to the point. Otto back to Sidlowski. Can't handle it. But battles in the corner, moves it ahead. He's got support, and it looks like Nesta was bothered a little bit, but he's able to get out of the grasp of number 5. Brisky battling in the corner. 3 Dragons trying to dig it out. Number 2 is winning that battle right now. Kirshner Still can't get it loose. Boy, I'd like to see that come out a little quicker than that. Must have still bothered. Boy, a pretty active stick there by number 13.
Yeah, that was an excellent penalty kill in the corner by number 2. I like, tell you, the kid has got some strong feet, lower body, a lot of good core strength. Keep that puck pinned along the boards for that length of time.
Sidlowski out, tries the pass ahead to Kirshner, but out of his reach. Strauss stepping up over to Brisky. Look a little discombobulated here, Larry.
Yeah, that's an understatement there, Craig. They've got nothing going here on the penalty kill, and it's more than half gone on the power play.
Well, that's your first power play line, and boy, that's a pretty sloppy effort with 40 seconds left in the Dragon power play.
No, you only need one chance to get up on these guys.
Latshaw again with the hustle, moves it ahead, looking for help, but Brisky's a little late getting there, and that's going to come right out as Sidlowski can't hold it in. Well, I'll tell you, and we got a high stick, puck played with a high stick by the Dragons, and we're going to have a defensive zone faceoff here with 20 seconds left in the Dragon power play. So, well, you like to think a third period, you get that power play, you got an opportunity to pick up some momentum, and when you struggle like that to control play, sometimes it does just the opposite.
Right.
So the Dragons really have to watch themselves here.
Yeah, they got to buckle down, and they got to get some offense in the last 10 seconds here. Latshaw with a nice play just between his feet.
Casey in. Backhand shot. Bad save. Boy, they're hitting a lot of shin guards tonight. Nyland tries the one-time slap shot. Not a bad choice, but he just couldn't get it through.
No, Casey had an excellent opportunity on the break in there, Craig, and it was a fine save by the goalie.
Absolutely. Pad save, rebound comes out, but it came out hot and all the way to the blue line. I got icing on Farmington.
Yep, 7:24 to go here in the third. Dragons 0 for 3 on the power play tonight, I think. And here we got the third line out here with Stockwell at center, Latshaw and Nolan Page. Let's see what can happen here.
Dragons win the draw. Page ahead. Stockwell steps in but can't control. 14 coming out with speed. 14 on 14.
Great
Page.
Great back check by Page there.
Stockwell stepped into, but Page is able to clear. Looks wide side to Latshaw. Just out of his reach.
Good idea. Bad execution.
Got a yard sale at center ice as Grieve goes back to pick up his stick.
Looks like Greaves got a blown tire here, Craig.
Nice step up, but he leaves the puck behind. Nolan Page stepped up nicely there, but just couldn't control the puck. Stockwell steps in to help out the defense, plays the body. Cycling around, and looks like the Dragons are pinned in a little bit here.
I think Latshaw's got to remember it's 5-on-5.
Yeah, he looks like he's killing a penalty right now. He's a little tired. He was out on that power play, and he came right back out. So a little bit of a double shift here. And the Dragons are able to clear, and I think they're going to be looking for a change.
They got
Sidlowski back on the ice.
They got 2 forwards out of the deal. They got 1 more to go, Craig, on the change.
And here comes Latshaw to the bench. Farmington dumps it in deep, and boy, I'd really like to see the Dragons with a little more urgency on that regroup. They can catch him napping a little bit. Kirshner steps in, shot up high, steered aside. Looked like a high stick maybe played, but I'm not sure whose stick that was. The ref waves it off.
Yeah, I like the play. I just wish that
slap shot from the point.
I just wish Kirshner takes a look there, Craig. And as a 2-on-1, you got Sidlowski open on coming in at the top of the circle. I don't think he ever saw him, and I'm a big proponent, as you know. My son Dylan, your son Shane, always 2 of the loudest guys on the ice. You knew where they were all the time because they were calling for the pass and talking to their teammates. And I didn't hear much out of Sidlowski. Maybe we're a little too far away.
Communication's key on the ice, as you know, Larry. You can't be making assumptions on who's who. You got to know where your teammates are at all times. Good shot, low shot by Sidlowski, trying to generate a rebound, but it kicks into the corner and out. Dragons look to regroup. Back ahead for Sidlowski, but in his feet. Boy, that's a familiar story on those lead passes. They need to sharpen that up, Larry.
Yeah, they were really connecting on them early in the game, and it's not they're not catching them like they were early in the game. It just seems a little off right now.
Oh, dangerous pass. Sidlowski steps in, but just can't handle it. Ahead to Gaiwa. Yeah, he dumps it, doesn't really dump it in deep, kind of throws it into the middle there, and you'd like to see him get that into the corner on that play.
Nice saucer pass there by Farmington.
Nyland, we got a delayed offsides, give the Dragons an opportunity to break out. Otto over to Nyland, he's got some room. Steps up, but just a little nonchalant, and 19 just out hustles and pokes the puck away.
That's where you'd like to see Big Nyland, the senior, turn on the jets at center ice and beat that defenseman or the forward that's back checking there. He's got the speed, the wheels, the size. He's just got to put it all together.
Absolutely. Otto with the puck to the right of his own goaltender. Kicks it up the boards and just, I think was hoping to get that up off the glass, and he just didn't shoot it high enough. 6 with a shot steered wide.
That would be the first one-timer I've seen out of Farmington all night.
Oh, nice step-up play by Mesta. Again, good aggressive play and a great pass. Brisky with the shot, and the goaltender has trouble handling if it gets it to the corner. Casey with the puck. Throws that backhand pass into the middle, hoping for the best, but the Flyers player read it, sniffed it out, and stepped in front.
It was very nice. Good idea, though. I think he just didn't read the player in the passing lane, Craig.
Yeah, that's on Sunday nights. That's my favorite play right there, Larry. I do it about 10 times a night.
Yeah, it's because they don't move so good when they. you guys ain't moving that good.
No. And the puck comes out. Flyers regroup, throw it to the center. That's a nice pass and just out of the reach of number 4. And Grebe has trouble handling it, but he stays with it. Ahead to Latshaw. And boy, he tries to make the cut to the middle. Not a bad decision there, but just can't get by the Flyers player.
Let me tell you, I'm a pretty big guy, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to bump into Gronowski.
No, he's solid as a rock, Larry. And I'll tell you, when he hits you, he wants you to know that he means it. He's not just there to give you a hug.
Right on. Looks like Farmington's really short in their bench. We haven't seen much of Duck Dynasty here in the third. Number 3, Noah Downs.
Dragons win the draw, but Page can't handle it. It's an offsides that gets waved off. My goodness. And a scoring chance. Boy, he missed that one.
Well, that's what you get from the referees. Get late in the game. They're not hustling the way they should. There's an interference by number 12.
And another interference by number 6.
2 in a row. And they're just going to let him play here, Craig. This is
Stockwell deflects it. Thrown in deep. Page with the shot. Deflects out in front.
Off his own player.
Almost throws it out front. Page, nice forecheck. Keeps it in deep. Latshaw. And that's going to be another icing.
He just waved that off.
Oh my goodness. The Lake Orion coaches are just beside themselves. That's 2 in a row now. A blown offsides call, which was not even close. And now a waved off icing that was about as clear as day. Quite a battle going on in front of the net as the puck goes up into the netting.
I understand letting them play on the penalty side there, Craig, but when you miss icings and offsides, that's just lazy officiating.
That's why they have the lines there.
Well, yeah, but you got to skate to the lines to see whether somebody's offsides.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm on the wrong side of the rink and about 30 feet up, and I could see it.
I think these guys may have training wheels on their skates. I don't know.
I don't see any patches on their shirts. I can tell you that.
Yeah, where are those, by the way?
I don't know. They may not have earned theirs. Number 9 trying
I
to throw it in,
I think the referee in front of him, he's got a baseball on the side of his jersey.
Nice pass to Kirshner.
And another hook.
Boy, I tell you, a little more decisive play with the puck would have been good on that sequence for the Dragons. They needed to move that puck a little quicker after that first pass. Number 6 in the corner. Setting up shop. Tries to give and go, but Nyland's able to step in front.
Nice play by Nyland.
Here comes Sidlowski over to Gaiwa. Going to shoot. He does, but it gets deflected by number 8. Gaiwa in the corner.
Nice,
back for Sidlowski.
nice communication. I like that. Oh,
what a save. Well, I'll tell you, I think that hit him in the mask, didn't it?
I think that went off the shaft of his stick, Craig.
Wow. That might have just been some good fortune by the goaltender. Strauss tries to hit Sidlowski through the middle, but just out of his reach. I like the idea. It just was a tough play to execute.
And that play right there by Aldridge speaks volumes right there, Craig. That prevented Farmington from coming up on that rush in.
Casey with speed, and he's going to get a scoring chance. Steps in, and just steered wide by the goaltender. Nice play by Casey with speed, cuts to the net. Nice little backhand, tries to go 5-hole, but number one, Jacob Ponder is just able to close up that 5-hole just in time.
Yeah, it looks like Sidlowski's a little disgruntled there, thinking he should have got a pass from Casey. It's possible, but it was a good scoring chance either way. We got a timeout by Lake Orion here, Craig. That was a heck of a rush by Casey there, 2-on-1. Took the chance, took the shot. Rebound would have come right to Sidlowski had the goalie not made a nice play. We got offensive zone face-off for the Dragons. 25 seconds to go, 1-1 here. Craig, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you, I think on that play, goal scorers want to score goals, right? And no one's more frustrated right now than Ryan Sidlowski. All the chances he's had tonight and the chances he continues to generate, and he's been stymied so far. And boy, there's 25 seconds left to play, just like that. Well, you wave off of about 35 icings, and that's going to happen, right?
And you miss a couple offsides.
Like running time.
Yeah, you miss a couple offsides. You don't call 2 interferences in the same sequence. But besides that, the officials have done a good job.
Right, but I guess what I was going to get at there on that play is you can't fault Drew Casey for the play he made because he had the speed, he had the goaltender moving. It's a good offensive play. And you just got to kind of when you're in that situation as the player that wants the puck, you got to realize that sometimes you got to go in hard for the rebound and give your teammate some different looks. Options.
I think you're right, Craig. I think that he made a great play, made a great move. Goalie made a nice save. If it does pop out to Sidlowski, bang bang, it's a goal. Either way, it's a good play. There's no guarantee if he does make the pass that we even get a shot on goal. So. Well, with 25 seconds left in a neutral zone face-off, Dragons with 9 shots so far here in the third, Craig.
Well, I'll tell you, the hockey gods must love us up here in the booth, Larry, because this looks like it just might be our third overtime game in the 4 games we've called here at DSC. With the puck over to 14-6, steps in for a slap shot, steered aside, and boy, a dangerous play. And I was speechless. I don't know if you could tell there, Larry.
Yeah,
I kind of was watching the play, and maybe I'm a little worn out.
Yeah, we kind of do that, but after 3 periods of play going into the OAA overtime period, we have the Dragons with 24 shots on. We have the Dragons with 36 shots on goal, Craig? 26 shots on goal.
Absolutely.
27 shots to 19 shots for the Dragons. Pretty good game here.
And baseball zealots might say it's the designated hitter, and hockey aficionados might say it's the shootout in the regular season in the NHL. But I think the weirdest rule I've ever seen in my life in any sport has to be the OAA overtime rule, where you play the overtime and it doesn't count for league play, but it counts for overall standings and tiebreakers. Very bizarre.
Yeah, so here we go. We got 10-minute overtime.
So officially, league standings, the Dragons, no matter what happens here, are going to walk away with a point and a tie. Yet another tie. I think that's their 3rd tie in the league on the season without a win yet. So unfortunately, no opportunity to get the W in the league standings tonight.
Yeah, but I think even if it stays a tie, Craig, I think that the Dragons will be happy with their performance. It's a shame that they didn't win this in regulation, but they have as good a chance as anybody to pull this out even in the overtime period.
Absolutely. Very solid play all game long.
And you pay for the ice, you may as well use it.
Spoken like a true hockey parent. Backdoor pass, and boy, they almost had something going there, and a trip that is not going to be called in overtime. Casey with speed again, a quick shot wide. Brisky steps in. Tries to center it for Mesta, gets it to him. Oh, and he just can't handle it. Boy, a nice play off his skate, but that bouncing puck, he just couldn't get wood on it.
Yeah, nice play out from behind the net by Brisky. Great play by Casey on the breakout.
Or again, I should say composite.
Composite?
And he tries to get it ahead for Brisky, and it just gets deflected behind him.
And we got a breakaway, Craig.
Breakaway. Here comes David Otto, the defenseman, and the poke check by the goaltender. He still got a chance. Throws it to the net. Nice recovery by the goaltender as he makes a Dominic Hasek-like poke check, although it didn't look like that kind of cat-like speed, did it?
No, and I think David Otto was as surprised as everybody in the rink that the senior defenseman's the guy with the breakaway. And quite honestly, the defenseman or the goalie made a late decision to jump out and poke that puck away.
I think David Otto was thinking the same thing his coach was. Why are you up there?
Well, he wouldn't have said a word if it goes in the net, I can tell you that.
No doubt.
He would have said, good job
Nice.
being up there.
Great instincts. Something to do with the great players going where the puck's going to be, right? Strauss
Come
in
on.
the corner.
Yeah, come on, Strauss, put the hammer on him.
Moved ahead by Casey, just out of the reach of, by Kirshner, just out of the reach of Sidlowski. Number 2 cycles it back for the Farmington. Try to move it ahead. And another errant pass by Farmington. I'll tell you, as much as we saw some of this through maybe the late second period and the third.
Oh, there's a knee they're not going to call. Oh, my goodness.
Number 4 with the puck. That was pretty clear, sticking your leg out at the blue line there, Larry.
I'm telling you, I don't know what game these guys are watching, but it certainly isn't this one, Craig.
Yeah, he looks like he's just looking to get to that bowl of soup before he puts the PJs on tonight. Number 16 bothers the Farmington player on the forecheck, and now it comes down in deep into the Dragon zone. Stockwell plays it ahead, but not out. 9 holds it in. Stockwell does clear this time. Guy to the bench as they're looking to get fresh legs out, and Mr. Latshaw for another shift here. 14 in with a shot.
And another
side.
great
Good
save.
Cleared to the corner by Stockwell. He tries ahead for Latshaw. Now he pokes it ahead to Page. And number 33 makes a nice play on Page to take the puck back for Farmington.
Yeah, 33,
Indeed.
Zach has had a super strong game here for Farmington, Craig.
And he's getting a little physical in the corner now. Here comes Latshaw again with some speed. And 14 recovers for Farmington. Otto into the corner and chase on number 14, helped by Stockwell, but the puck comes out in front. Almost a scoring chance, but 3 just couldn't find it down in those tree trunks.
14's had some third period wheels for Farmington, Craig. I'm really surprised.
Nolan Page with a shot, and a 3-on-2 almost developed out of that, but here comes number 3 with some forward momentum.
Yeah, I think that might have been number 3's
high gear.
Yeah, Noah Downs' first shift since about 8 minutes left in the third, so he should have some fresh tree trunks.
Dangerous shot. Well, it looked like Stockwell was about to make a play there in the neutral zone. He got called off the ice.
Yeah, it was a long
shift. Sometimes it's bad timing.
It was a long shift for number 9. And we're going to get a penalty here on Farmington for a head check. That looks like number 18 going to the sin bin, Craig.
Wow.
And he's not happy at all. Here, you don't see that. 5:57 left in overtime, and the Dragons are going to go on the power play. Unfortunately, they've used their one timeout, so you got to hope that he can come up with a fresh pair of leg combination out here for these guys, so they can put something fresh out there and put the puck in the net so we can go home.
Number 18, Adam Fine with the head check, and there's nothing fine about that call.
And there's another interference that the Sleeping Beauty out there with the orange stripes didn't see. The Dragon, Kirchner was just smoked at the blue line. Smoked, and he wasn't even 15 feet from the puck, Craig.
Well, The Dragons regroup, and important power play for the Dragons. It sure would be nice to get that next goal and get a W in the win column for some level of standings. Puck goes in deep. Brisky and Chase. It's going to be some 5-on-5 crime as he steps into the defenseman, and down the ice goes the puck.
We've got a frustrated group of Dragon forwards out here. We're getting a line change here, Craig.
Minute 10 left in the power play. Nolan Page on the ice.
And a great pass.
Kurt Latshaw just misconnected by Sidlowski. And down it goes as Mesta gathers ahead for Casey on the backhand. Nice play by Casey. He's got, a quick shot just wide. Nice play by Casey to step to the middle and get a good scoring chance, but he just couldn't convert.
Yeah, that went off the stick or the foot of a defender. Oh, hey, we'll take that all day long.
Well, we got an offensive zone face-off after number 6 puts it up into the netting, which gets you 2 minutes in the NHL, but not in high school hockey.
Yeah, the Dragons aren't bearing down like they did in the first period, catching those passes in the neutral zone. They had a better opportunity to get in the offensive zone there and didn't do it.
Mesta to the net, and the thing was bouncing around like a knuckleball, but just not enough on it. Latshaw steps in. Nice play to get around the defenseman. Sets up to the defenseman Nyland. Back to Latshaw. Off the left wing. Over to Nyland for the one-timer, and it just gets deflected into the corner. Surprised 14 wasn't hobbled on that one.
That was a hard shot by Nyland.
Down in deep into the corner.
There's a
hit from behind. Not sure if the Dragon player turned into that, or it looked like a pretty dangerous play, though.
Yeah, I guess that you can get away with that in overtime these days.
Cycling it back to the Dragons. Even strength as the penalty expires to Farmington. 14 with the puck, steps into the middle, looking for help, and he runs into his own teammate. And the arm goes up on the linesman as he recognizes the delayed offsides. It's always good to see. Guywa with the puck, ahead to Sidlowski, stepping in. No, nothing there. Tries it back for Guywa, and he can't handle the pass, and here come the Flyers. Good hustling back check by Kirshner, the center. Boy, and a harmless throw to the side of the net, and they're never harmless, are they, Larry?
Never. Not here. We got a lot of rhetoric coming from the stands, I think, out of Mr. Sidlowski. It's kind of fun to listen to. He sounds like me.
It's all about managing expectations, Larry. Oh, nice pass. Sidlowski with a shot, and he gets stopped by the goaltender. That is a heck of a save. Nice play by Kirshner. Great execution by Sidlowski. And you just want to get inside the young man's head to just let him know that you're doing everything right. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's going to break and go your way.
Yeah, Sidlowski's had a strong game. Kirchner, Drew Casey's had an outstanding game. Brisky, here we go. Dragons got offensive zone face-off. Let's see if we can convert this and go home.
2:54 left in the extra session. Casey hooks the Flyers player. The Dragons are able to control, and now the Flyers intercept. Number 12 out through the neutral zone. Nyland steps in, tries to dump it in deep, but hits the defenseman. And here it comes. Number 4, Otto makes a nice play. Number 8 to kick it over to his line mate. Down in deep. And here comes Brisky. Oh my goodness! What a nice play by Brisky to get nearly a shot on goal. He shot it just behind the post, but nice one-time effort to the side of the net. Boy, that would have been a spectacular goal, Larry.
That was been a great goal. Great first step by Brisky. He just powered his way into the net and lunged for the puck, and it went off the side of the netting, Craig. Nice play.
First word I teach a young hockey team is urgency, and that's how you got to play the game.
Does it matter how old they are?
Sidlowski's shot deflected up, and we'll do it all over again right in the same spot.
Yep, clear face-off win by the Dragons. Nice shot by Sidlowski up into the screen.
2:19 to play, 1-1 score in the extra session. And the Dragons have pulled their goalie. And number 8's going to have an empty net to shoot at, and he buries it. as the Dragons go away empty-handed here in the extra session. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, you know what? Good for Coach Fields. Like you said, it really doesn't mean anything. Dragons need a win. They had offensive zone face-off. I think that's a great game by the Dragons. This Farmington squad is powerful, big, strong. Dragons played a great game tonight, Craig. And the pulling the goalie by Coach Field, nothing wrong with that. These overtime sessions are kind of meaningless for league standings, so, you know, good gamble.
I agree, and I like it when you think of it in terms of the big picture, and you think about the season and how the difficulty they've had scoring, and the rough results over the last few games. You got to figure the coach is trying to say, you know what, I'm gonna put you guys in a position to turn this thing around, and I agree with you. I think it was a good aggressive play. It didn't work out, but you got to like the effort on the part of that coach.
Yeah, I like the effort to, are you going to do any stars tonight, Craig, in a tie, or is it you want to leave that go?
Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up. We got again a final score for league standings of 1-1, a 1-1 tie, and it'll stand up for a point each for each of these teams in the league standings. And the Flyers are able to get the winning goal in overtime. I guess for pride, if nothing else. And that's the final tonight. I'm not sure how to call it. I'll say it's a 1-1 tie.
I'm going to go
I'll go the Clarkston route.
I'm going to go with a 1-1 tie, and that means nothing.
There you go.
So.
And, well, that'll do it here at Detroit Skating Club. Again, the final score, Lake Orion 1, Farmington Flyers 1. A moral victory, but yet again a tie in the standings, and we're glad to have you here on ONTV. Come back next Saturday, where we'll actually call the game next Saturday against crosstown rival Clarkston, the 26th. Now, Larry, you'll be out of town, so I'll have a new broadcast partner for that game, Jeff Cameron, another veteran of the Lake Orion hockey program. But it's been great working with you in the first 4 games here this season, Larry. And we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, it's been great, Craig. Thanks, I've enjoyed it. I may make it back for the last game of the season, don't know. Jeff Cameron will do a great job. He's an excellent hockey guy, knows the Dragons program, and I'm sure that you'll be happy to have him here, and he'll do a super job in the broadcast.
Well, hey, thanks for dropping in, and stay classy, Lake Orion. For ONTV, this is Craig Stockwell, my broadcast partner, Larry Rosen, signing off. Have a great night.